Hello and welcome to Country Brawl. This is a real-time strategy game which I'm currently working on developing, and right now the game is at a state where we can actually play it. And I thought this is actually my fourth weekly update about the progress for this game, and for this update I decided I'll just do a let's play as some nation in the game. Then we can talk about how the game is going and where we go from here, because the game is very much at an inflection point. The minimum viable product is done and functional, so we really do have a functional game here. Let's see, who do I want to play as? Let's go with an easier nation. Germany might be a bit too easy. Yeah, let's go Turkey. Yeah, Turkey. They have strong opinions about the pronunciation, but I'm just going to say Turkey. Turkey, whatever. That actually sounds closer to the Danish version. Anyway, let's play as them. Okay, we immediately get greeted by a news pop-up saying that Kurdistan has been fully annexed. Actually, Kurdistan didn't exist, but the game has only now noticed that Kurdistan doesn't exist anymore. And we get a compliment from Armenia. This is a mechanic in game. You can send compliments or insults to nations around you. And that's a thing you might want to do because you can only go to war with a nation if your relations are bad. And by continuously sending compliments, you can prevent a larger nation from attacking you. And by sending insults, you can clear the ground for an eventual invasion of the country. It seems Armenia knows that we are much stronger than them and they don't want to get invaded. Bulgaria also likes us. Cyprus. Nice try. Our tensions have decreased, but neat. Another news flash. Egypt has declared war on Israel. That usually happens very early. In all my test games, Israel gets wiped from the map pretty much instantly. A compliment from Georgia, a compliment from Syria. I guess that one is realistic. I say, since we're playing as Turkey, let's try to restore the Ottoman Empire. So let's quickly go to Cyprus and send them an insult, because a good starting move when playing as Turkey is to take over all of Cyprus. I also get to see. Yeah. Israel isn't long for this world. Cyprus, let's declare war. The AI has an advantage because, if you can hear me over all the gunshots, maybe they are a little excessively loud. Cyprus has been fully annexed. The AI has an advantage. They can do diplomacy instantly, like on the very first frame, and I as the player simply cannot react that quickly. I guess I technically can do diplomacy on the first frame, but I am not that fast. Armenia, Georgia, Greece, Iraq, everyone sends me compliments because they can tell I'm very powerful. Oh, Syria has falsely accused one of our diplomats of spying. Tension increase. This, by the way, is a random tension. Pause the game. Okay, accidental war declaration. Yeah, these events, I was about to say, are random tension events. They aren't actually true. There isn't a comedian mechanic where comedians may or may not insult you, and there isn't actually a spy mechanic. It's just an excuse for an explanation for the random tension increases which are going on behind the scenes. But it seems we got somewhat bad relations with Greece, right? We also have poor relations with Israel, but I don't think Israel is long for this world. I mean, we could go to war with Israel. Nah, let's go to war with Greece. In fact, let's send them an insult. And let's show off the auto balance frontlines button. When at peace, it takes all our soldiers and puts them on planes and moves the planes to. Oh yeah, Nicosia is bordering everyone, and puts them on the front line so that the front lines are balanced. And well, Nicosia is bordering everyone because it's a hub in the Mediterranean, so apparently the game decided that that's where most of our soldiers should go. We can also manually move our soldiers around if we select, and shift click to move all, just regular, well, shift right click to move all, just regular right click to move half. Let's move everyone here. Let's keep sending insults to Greece so we can declare war on them shortly. This will be the first real noticeable war in whatever. Greece is trying to send us compliments because they know what is coming, but that won't avail you. Jordan is going for Israel. They declared war on them. Well, yeah, Israel isn't long for this world. That's good, we have poor relations with them anyway. Okay, let's, here you can see the tension menu. I didn't really explain this properly. We have all the countries in the game, all the countries which exist anyway. We can see our tensions with Greece are very high. Let's go to Greece and click the declare war button. Now we are at war, and you know, I don't actually think the war mechanic in the game is necessarily that engaging, so I'm just going to go on to auto attack stance, always attack. Now I'm automatically going to attack. Okay, I'll try to stay zoomed out because those gunfire sounds are a little too loud. I need to change that. Belarus was fully annexed. Hey, we got an insult from Bulgaria. I don't think that matters because I don't think Bulgaria is long for this world. I think Israel is gone. No, Israel has captured Aswan. That was adorable. Nah, now they're gone. Okay, we automatically launched a bunch of naval invasions, and it looks like the Greeks are naval invading us as well. Israel has been fully annexed. Latvia, yeah, as you can tell, by these pop-ups, the game wakes up every 5 in-game days and checks for a bunch of things like whether a nation has been annexed, and that's also where the AI decides whether it should do some diplomacy. Okay, the sound is not that bad if I stay zoomed out. Bulgaria has been fully annexed, Ukraine has gone, Armenia and Georgia are, a lot of nations are trying to stay in our good graces. Let's see, Romania just ate Bulgaria. Let's send them an insult for that. Although Romania is a rather large nation. Okay, Greeks are still holding on. By the way, there isn't an actual defender's advantage programmed into the game, but the defender usually wins because they have all their soldiers in position at the same time, and there's an equal random chance that any soldier fires every frame, and since the defender usually has all their soldiers in position, they tend to get more shots off. Jordan likes us, Lebanon likes us, Palestine likes us, Romania declared war on North Macedonia, Russia declared war on Lithuania, whatever. Maybe there should be a dissension, a decision to silence some of these messages. It's a little obnoxious when you are playing as a large nation which everybody wants to be friendly with. Okay, have we broken through? I think we have broken through. North Macedonia has been fully annexed. Oh, by the way, Romania, send an insult. If we hit the auto-balance front lines while at war, we don't balance our borders, we just send everybody to the nearest front line. Albania likes us, we like Albania too. Okay, let's balance our border with Romania. Today, people of Belgium overwhelmingly voted to unify with the Netherlands. That's a unification event popping off. Some countries have these events programmed into the game. Like the Scandinavian countries can also unify. This means that the Netherlands gains Belgium as a core province. And it seems the reason they did that was because they killed all the Belgians. Oh, well, they killed all the Belgian soldiers. Let's go send an insult to Romania. By the way, I hope you like marching music, because that's the music you're getting in game. Egypt and one of the two Libyan governments are at war. Send an insult. You know what? Let's just declare war. I feel like it. Oh, crap. It's too late. They're going to take over Greece. Moldova has been fully annexed. Hey, that's an insult from Georgia. My mother was a hamster and my father smells of elderberries. Ooh, that's a bad insult. Whatever. Now, one problem with the game, which needs rebalancing, is that the recruitment of new soldiers is way too fast. Like, way too fast. Okay, that should deal with. It's so fast to re-recruit your army. Essentially, to beat a nation, you have to run the nation out of money, or yeah, okay, that's about it. You have to run a nation out of money, or hope that its army is presently distracted fighting somewhere else. In that case, you can invade its homeland. And oh crap, they are actually about to pull that off. They are about to go into the Turkish homeland and cut off recruitment, because you can only recruit from inside your homeland. Whatever. I might regret skipping through all these events. Okay, I think the crisis is over. I'm also thinking about if it would make sense to introduce some kind of a manpower mechanic where nations have limited manpower which only recovers slowly. Then again, maybe that would give big nations too much of an advantage. Oh hey, Czechoslovakia is back. I like Czechoslovakia. That's good. Whoops. And here we have a few soldiers behind the lines which are going around and flipping cities. That's really annoying. I need to do something about that. Maybe cities should also be able to shoot at soldiers to essentially represent the police force of the nation dealing with the straggling soldiers. Looks like Romania is no more. And oh, is that Jordan and Syria at war? That was very rude of... who declared this war? I don't know, but Syria is going to win it. Let's see if we have poor relations with Poland. And Poland is... but we aren't bordering Poland, so they can't declare war on us. Let's see, do we have good relations with Serbia? Yeah, it's a little annoying. I maybe need to rebalance this this tension mechanic. Maybe tension should naturally trend towards higher tensions to get more wars going. I guess I will just have to start insulting a nation which likes me. And I just went to war in the Balkans, so let's go with Syria. Sorry, Syria. Yeah, this isn't particularly realistic. Turkey did, after all, arguably the winner of the Syrian civil war. Switzerland has been fully annexed. That's a shame. I am not going to invade the Caucasus. I like there being a buffer between me and Russia, because Russia tends to declare war on Turkey in my test games, and Turkey doesn't come out of that the winner. Okay, let's move some more. Oh, let's remember to insult every time new pop-ups happen. I know that my diplomatic cooldown has reset. What is Saudi Arabia doing in Iraq? Okay, whatever. Maybe there should be some way of automating diplomatic interactions, so you can automatically Oh, that's where all my soldiers went. That's decent, actually. I'll be able to launch a massive naval invasion from Nicosia. Syria probably. A trade agreement. That's one of the random tension events. Hey, Norway doesn't exist anymore. Sweden unified with them. God damn it. I can't insult them faster than they can send me compliments. A historical documentary produced in Armenia portrays us in an unfavorable light. Yeah, okay, that's understandable seeing that we are playing as Turkey. Algeria has been annexed. Hey, a historical documentary produced in Syria portrays us in an unfavorable light. That's good. Tensions rise. Okay, now we have neutral tensions. Syria send an insult. If they don't compliment us and if we don't have any positive relations event, we'll be able to declare war in 10 days. Okay, now we have poor relations with Syria. Armenia likes us. Okay, now we can declare war on Syria. So while we watch the automatic war machine go, one problem with the game as it is that I have this huge stack of money I'm sitting on, which I'm not doing anything with because I don't have anything to do with this huge stack of money. I'm thinking about adding more types of buildings or more types of cities you can build. Like I'm thinking about adding a supply lines mechanic. So we need some sort of supply hub building. We'll also need some sort of factory building which produces ammunition, and then our soldiers spend ammunition, and ammunition needs to be brought to the front line. I haven't added that mechanic yet, and I'm a little worried it will cause the game to lag out because pathfinding is notoriously difficult or laggy. We took that city before you did. I think Syria is gone. By the way, do we like Saudi Arabia? Apparently we like Saudi Arabia for some reason, even though they are literally Saudi Arabia. Well, let's... as I was saying... I don't know, let's start antagonizing Egypt. As I was saying, a supply line mechanic would be interesting, and confirmation Syria is gone. That would have us build factories and supply hubs, which maybe could be upgraded at the cost of money. Then we'll have something to spend our money on. I also think it would be interesting if you could do some strategic attacks, maybe build missile sites as a building cruise missile or ballistic missile sites, and be able to fire them at both opposing armies but also opposing cities, to maybe shut down the cities for a while. By the way, we have a border with Russia. Let's make sure we have good relations with Russia. We don't want them accidentally or randomly declaring war on us without us noticing. That would be bad. Let's remember to insult Egypt. Always remember to insult Egypt every day. This is going to be very plotty, very fast. A lot of soldiers in not a lot of space. Albania likes us. They have almost as many soldiers as us. This will be a big war. Armenia likes us, and you know who we don't like? Egypt. Yeah, another type of building which would be interesting to be able to build would be, well, airports. Yeah, airports, so you could recruit airplane units, which would probably cost a lot, and I mean a lot more than regular soldiers, but which would be able to fly around over the battlefield and drop bombs on the soldiers. And well, I also think it would be interesting if we had more types of ammunition than just bullets. Like it would be interesting if soldiers could drop or throw hand grenades. Hand grenades would of course be another type of ammunition which you would need factories for building. Okay, I think we are ready to declare war on Egypt. Oof. How is the Egyptian army doing? Oh, we took out a huge chunk, but because the recruitment system is kind of borked, that won't really matter. They can just instantly recruit up another army. We have to take out their recruitment base or overwhelming their homeland to really have an impact, or we could run them out of money, but that would take forever because they had just like us been building up a huge settlement. Our money is going down. Our soldiers drop like flies, but because recruitment is way too fast, we have just recruited up another army. Oh, they are actually counter-invading Cyprus. That's very cute. Auto attack is doing its thing. Okay, we need to railroad in. Albania is gone. As the Hohen Friedberger starts playing, let's send in our reinforcement to, what is this place? Islet. Okay, let's not send them into Islet, we don't own that anymore. Yeah, our massive invasion has been wiped out, but that doesn't matter, we just... Oh crap, we are out of money. They better be out of money too, or we would be in real trouble. Now, another type of building which would be interesting if there would be some sort of fortification, some sort of bunker network which could give you a bigger defender advantage. I think that would give smaller nations a bit more of a chance against bigger nations. And regarding the economy, I think it would make sense if there was some sort of max limit to money you could store up. Like maybe if you store up more than 5 times your monthly income, the rest of the income gets spent on welfare spending or whatever. Okay, I think the Egyptian army is gone. Okay, this has been a much harder war than I thought. Not really paying a lot of attention either. Okay, we have taken over most of the Nile, but that doesn't really matter. There is no difference between cities. Cairo itself or the Siva oasis have exactly the same recruitment capacity. That would also be an interesting thing to change. Oh, Russia is sending us compliments. That means they consider us strong. Because the AI is very simple. It sends compliments to strong nations and insults weak nations and declares war on weak nations. Oh, let's see if we can make... Nope. When we don't make it... Really, we could disembark the trains where we are, but right now we get teleported back to the last city we were at. We didn't make that either. Yeah, we just got teleported from here to there. Actually, here we have that annoying some Egyptian soldiers behind the lines are just running around and flipping cities. Okay. Let's send in another... Oh, they've captured the delta back. But it looks like they are out of money as well, because they're not recruiting soldiers. How far does Egypt go? Deep into Libya. Oh, that's... We have the mother of all trains. Yeah, maybe I should tone down the train animation slightly. Hang on, is it Russia who keeps insulting us? Okay, nobody are in a position to declare war on me. Finishing off Egypt is surprisingly difficult. Because they just keep flipping cities. I need some sort of police force mechanic to deal with that. Tunisia likes us because we border them. Where is the last Egyptian city? I don't think I got the notification that they have no soldiers and 1 occupied city. No core cities though. Where is that last Egyptian city? Oh, they've taken Cyprus and now Palestine. Yeah, this is Palestine. Is rushing to take it from Egypt. Let's quickly train somebody or boat somebody in to take that before Palestine. There we go. Egypt has been fully annexed. Okay, I was sending in someone or automatically sending in someone. Okay, that did a number on our economy. Let's also balance our front lines. Yeah, one problem Turkey has is that it's a dictatorship. Okay, it's not a dictatorship, it's what the game labels a flawed democracy, which is a little more generous than Wikipedia is being to it. According to Wikipedia, Turkey is currently a hybrid regime between democracy and dictatorship. And I don't like authoritarianism, so any nation which isn't a fully functioning democracy gets a slight penalty to province income, and that might be why we are running out of money. That's a problem if we go to war with someone like Germany, who is a strong democracy, which gives them a massive 10% bonus to province income. Quick sip of coffee. What else is there to talk about? I think we have restored the Ottoman Empire pretty well now. And you've seen how this Serbia has been fully annexed. Italy, what are you doing? See, there are a lot fewer nations now than there were before. Everybody kind of likes me. We have 445 soldiers. What does Poland have? They have less than us. Russia. Okay, Russia actually has... No, they have less than us. Are we the most powerful nation? I think we are pretty conclusively the most powerful nation, at least in terms of standing army, and everybody wants to be nice to us. I think I'm going to call the campaign here. There isn't really... well, we could try to engage in a final endgame fight against Russia. That would... let's do it. Let's just take... Okay, we have a buffer zone here. There's no connections here, so we'll just take everyone. Let's start by taking everyone here. We can divvy them up. Yeah, maybe there should be some sort of automatic way of divvying up your soldiers along one particular border. Here comes the trains. A lot of trains. This is going to take a while. Palestine sends us compliments. Yeah, unfortunately there's no way to give the West Bank back to Palestine. Otherwise that would probably be a thing Turkey would do in this situation. Although then again, might as well keep it. And hey, it's only December of this year. This has been quite a productive year for Turkey. Okay, let's remember to insult Russia. Now, Russia is an authoritarian regime, so they have a massive 20% penalty to province income. Yeah, I need to do something about that train animation. That's a little too excessive. Yeah, maybe cap it at 5 wagons or whatever. You have a border? You don't have a border, okay. Russia, this is a good day for hating Russia. Can we insult them again? No, diplomatic go down. Now this is the advantage of playing a nation like Czechia or Russia. They have 2 options for insulting people. They can also defenestrate diplomats, which means throwing diplomats out the window. Russia, send them into poor relations. But Russia has just been building up money for the entire game, so they might actually be a threat. We're probably not going to overwhelm the Russian home. One problem is that us and Russia have the same map color, both red. So it's quite hard to see who's who. Okay, we might actually lose this due to running out of money. keep hitting the also balance front lines button. That's by the way the AI plays. It just keeps hitting this button over and over and over again. And okay, Sweden has restored the Kalmar Union. That's nice. Well, it wasn't nice that it was Sweden which did it, but I like the Kalmar Union. I think we should bring it back. Okay, Luxembourg is inside the United Benelux. Okay, and we are officially broke. Better hope the Russians are broke too, or we might be in trouble. It doesn't look like the Russians have stopped recruiting. Okay, I might have made a massive mistake here. Yeah, our soldier numbers are dropping quite precipitously. Whatever. We are waiting for the next month tick so we can start recruiting new soldiers. I think we might have lost. Yeah, Russia is still actively recruiting and we are out of money. There, by the way, isn't an option to go on to higher speed. There definitely should be, but there are some bugs related to the way the game handles time, which I need to deal with. Okay, we have a lot of tax income each month, but months are quite long. I wouldn't describe the game as fun. It's just a question of throwing people into the meat grinder and waiting for the opponent's economy to collapse. Of course, it would be more interesting if you could do more things to make the economy collapse, like some sort of a strategic bombing campaign to destroy their economy. There's a single Russian soldier running around behind the lines. Looks like Russia is keeping Ukraine. We only have 200 soldiers left. And Russia just keeps recruiting. We definitely have the stronger economy, but they have the larger money pile. Once the trains go to the meat grinder. I'm not planning on adding some kind of military research to the game. Although that could maybe be something else you could spend money on, so you could do quality rather than quantity. Hang on. Anybody else attacking us? We have poor relations with Sweden. Everybody else likes us. Oh. A single Russian soldier is walking around flipping cities. Where have I heard that story before? Yeah, I definitely need to add some kind of way of dealing with this. Okay, meanwhile another month tick has gone through and we have recruited a lot of soldiers. Oh, when I killed also balanced front lines, they all went here because there was a single Russian city, and then they decided that must be the closest front line. Are Russians still... I think Russia might be out of money as well. course, a smaller country in this game doesn't really stand a chance. You know what? I think I am going to call it here. I don't have more time to record. Getting my words all mixed up here. I don't have any more time to stand around waiting for money to recruit more Turks. It looks like we are winning the battle for Ukraine. You know what, let's just take Moscow and call it a day. Yeah, we are starting to push into the Russian homelands. This must really hurt the economy. Yeah, let's take a big stack and manually move it to Moscow. Poland, I don't think anybody else are going to declare war on us, because what they look at is our number of soldiers and... Oh, okay, other people are going in on Russia. Oh, technically that was an accidental war declaration, which is absolutely a thing which can happen. It only happens if your relations are bad, so only when you can actually declare war. But, you know, maybe I should make it possible to accidentally declare war on people you have good relations with. That would probably add a bit of challenge to the game. Although if you're playing as a small nation, that would probably be a something happens, you lose event. Is that Sweden? Oh, yeah, Sweden is going in on Russia. I think we can pretty conclusively say that Russia is gone. Well, they have 8 soldiers and 9 cities left. There isn't any way to find their cities though. Let's see. Poland is in Serbia. I would like to get the notification that Russia has been defeated. Russia has accepted ceasefires with everyone. That's not what I want. Oh, they're retaking Moscow. Okay, they are just walking around behind my lines, flipping the cities. There's one Russian. Ugh. Okay, other people are at war with Russia as well. Hang on, I need to stop now. Okay, sorry for the interruption. I am back and Russia has been fully annexed. That pretty much concludes this playthrough of Country Brawl as Turkey. Now we are definitely the strongest nation in the game. Now we can give our economy some time to catch up. And I think I've also gone through all the things I wanted to talk about regarding the game and the future development, but right now we are at a state where the minimum viable product, as I call it, is done. The game is technically functional as Sweden and Germany, or Germany and Scandinavia, go at it. I think development is going to slow down a lot, both because I have a long list of bugs and issues I need to fix, and also because as the game gets more complicated, it becomes harder to work on. But I think this is a fine way to find one thing I haven't added is the option to save and load the game. That is a thing I'm either not going to do because the game is meant to be played in a single setting, or maybe I will add it, but by golly, that will be difficult to add. That will be really difficult to add. There's so many things I need to save and load in the right order. But I think we can go now. Anyway, so I said you can go now. Okay, you don't want to go. Well, in that case, I'll turn off the recording. Then you have to go. See?